Hey everyone, this is Young Lady 9177 coming to you with a live. I wanted to put something out here real quick. Time escaped me today, so I had to go run some errands, but I want to put this out here first. All right, so I'm gonna tap into this energy. Then I'll come back later on tonight with another live. I just want to throw something out here now. Spirit is nudging me, and then I'm going to. Hey, lawyer. Hey. I guess you and my Pika out here because it's 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm gonna put something out here now, and then I'll be back because I gotta go run some errands, gotta run to the store and all of that, and then I'll come back and I'll do my weeklies when I come back. Hey Tracy, so I'll be back on a little later for another live. I do my lives on the weekends, so I have to spend all day doing other stuff. So, but anyway, the time just escaped me today. I don't know what happened. Anyhow, time is an illusion. So, and for some reason, I love these cards. They are called the Mystical Sherman Oracle cards. And these are my Tracy. Miss Tracy got me these cards. Thank you, Miss Tracy. The Crow Tarot. I just wanted to give you a shout out. Those cards are cute. I'm learning them. Yeah, so we're gonna tap into this energy, and I'm picking up that. Okay, that's cool. I'm picking up that there's some divine masculines out here, and I keep picking on the divine masculines. It seems that way, right? But it's not picking on them. It's helping them in their process. I'm putting that energy out there. The energy is being thrown towards them, and that energy is not coming from me. That's coming from my higher spirit, telling me that these divine masculines need to be worked on. Okay. So I need to continue the process until you guys can follow step by step what they're going through, just like the divine fins. Because I talked about the divine fins in the beginning a lot. You guys know that. And now we're doing the divine masculines, and they're doing pretty good. They're doing good. It's better than where they was before, where they were stuck. That stuck energy. My energy is actually better. I feel way better than I did. I feel more energetic. I feel like my energy came back because I don't know what I was going through, guys, but I was going through something. And, if you're you ever on the twin flame journey, you pretty much go through what the other person's going through. And sometimes you don't know it because you're not thinking about that person, but energetically, that's what it happens. So that's probably what was going on with me, because I feel way better now. Even physically, too. Yeah, so let's tap into this energy and see why the title is somebody, divine master, is going through some serious karma. And karma comes any way you look at it. It could be negative or it could be positive. Okay? And it only happens because of your own behavior. It's not caused by anyone else. Let's get that straight. Karma is caused because of your own behavior. So let's just say I'm supposed to do something, and spirit, no, it was divinely orchestrated to do, and I go against the grain. Things are going to be laid out for me to understand. It's about learning lessons, and if you don't learn the lessons, you're going to keep repeating the lessons, and that can be considered karma as well. Okay, for yourself, because the universe wants us to work on us. And that's what one of the reasons was about the other day. Self-reflection, self-awareness. Look at this. You can't make this shit up. Look at this. The tree life, meaning grow, roots. Things have to start growing from the roots. And then, it becomes a branch, and then you got the leaves. So this is somebody's starting to blossom. Somebody's starting to grow from the roots, meaning they are working on that garbage that they had built up in them. You always heard me talk about that before. If you've been following me for the last year or two, you know that I talk about releasing the garbage. Anything that's in there, that's stuck down in there, is garbage, and it needs to be released, especially if it's toxic. Not anything, but the toxic stuff gotta go. It's just like a diet. You know, yes, you fat, you got toxic waste, it gotta go. If you want to lose weight, it's the same thing. 6 and 3, thank you. So I want to do this because I'm gonna cook my dinner. I'm making myself a steak tonight with baked macaroni and cheese and some probably broccoli or something. But I'm home alone, so I figured I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna treat myself tonight. Yes, I self-care. This came out yesterday. So this, and I said it, and I said it yesterday too. Part of tongue tied. Far as the self care goes, this person is developing from the roots up and be loved because they want to be next to their beloved. They can't take it no more. They do not want to be alone anymore. They want this process to take place. But in order for anything to move forward, for anybody to move forward, divine masculine or divine feminine, they have to start from the ground up. The tree of life. Yes, yes, yes. Tree of life. So, yep. So we're going to tap into this. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Middle world. Let's see what that means. We'll have to poke out. This is a kind of new deck to me. So if I don't understand what the meaning is, or I just look at a couple of words, then I'll know. Middle world to me is like being in between. But let me just, because it has a 3 and a 6 is a 9. So they might be at the end of something. Let me just read it because I don't want to tell y'all nothing wrong. I don't never do that. Okay, the middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening, yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past, and it is a mirror of the invisible realms. Wow. When things are right in the middle world, heaven and earth support everything. When they are not right, heaven and earth must be brought into order as well. This is really good. So somebody is grounded. This is basically what this is saying. Okay, somebody is, they not on a teeter-totter. They know, you know what? I'm in love. I know I'm in love, but there's some things I got to do first in order for me to get to my love, my beloved. Okay? So in order for this person to get to their destination, to get to their divine femme or to their divine masculine, take it as it resonates, this person has to be grounded. They have to be stable. They have to know what it is they want and what direction they're going in. Yesterday, the reading was about clearing up wounds and issues that are blocking you from moving forward. And that's continuation. That's what the healing process is about. It's about looking at your stuff. Things surface in your mind sometimes, right? And you're like, where's this coming from? It's your higher self telling you these are things you need to work on. And I give examples. For if you had a parent that was abusive, or you had a parent that you felt used to be abusive to you, or you witnessed abuse, at the age you are now, you should forgive that person or go get therapy. That's starting the healing process. I don't know if y'all understand what I just said. Does it make sense? Because that's the healing process. When you start recognizing things that need to be worked on for you to release out your life. If not, you stay stuck and stagnated. The staff. I want to read that because I get that card a lot. And I believe it's the staff. 51. I like these cards a lot. I'm going to use them more often so I can learn them better. But they've always been on point. The The staff. The staff is the symbol of authority. Yeah. It holds the power to temper extremes. The staff helps you find the right course of action, the way of the middle. Wow. So these freaking cards go together. OMG. Moses carried a servant staff through the desert, and with it he could summon the power of nature to heal or call plagues. The staff reminds you of the in, imper, impairments of all things, and that your authority must come from your deep longing to serve. Yes. So this is pretty much like a tarot reader, a counselor. I said that. I just finished saying that too. I said people need to heal their childhood issues. And you know what I've been struggling with the past couple of days as I'm doing some reflection of myself? I'm looking at the world as a whole, and I'm saying, and I'm going to get back to the reading, but I need to put this in there. It's important. I'm looking at the world as a whole, and I'm realizing that a lot of people live out of fear. A lot of people don't want to work on themselves. A lot of people do not want to put the work in that it takes to become a better person. So that's why we got tarot readers. That's why we got counselors, therapists, priests, pastors, however. And these are the people in the spirit realm that help you going through that process. And I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until I get a whole bunch of people on my group that's pretty much wanting to work on themselves. I'm not going to stop. Because I feel like that's my calling. I'm not stopping. And I'm not going to tell you that YouTube is not discouraging sometimes. I'm not going to tell you that it's easy to be a tarot reader, because it's not. I'm not going to tell you all those things. I'm not going to tell you that the thought don't cross my mind and just be like, you know what? But guess what? When those thoughts cross my mind, I know that I have to keep going. That's what that means. Okay? The days you don't feel like doing anything are the days you're supposed to. Keep that in mind. I learned that a long time ago, because it's a reason why you don't feel like the medicine world. This came out the other day too, and I'm going to read this because I want to know why it repeated. Okay? 35. These cards are good. 35. So this is pertaining to somebody with karma. They need to start looking at themselves. The medicine wheel. Oh, excuse me, I said world. The medicine wheel is a square hoop with the 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents the cycle of life, the cycle of nature, and the cycle pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indulgent cultures to bring harmony and well-being to the village. It is directions symbolize the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. So this is pretty much what, backing up what I said, to manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important that you take a look at certain aspects of your being into the medicine wheel, from the south, and reflect on how you are still clinging to events from the. I'm done. Clinging from events from the past. I just said that. So me and Spirit is on point as usual. This reading is for somebody. Spirit wanted me to sit down. I was on my way to the store, sit down and do this reading. And the cards are repeating themselves. So somebody really needs to be paying attention at this time. I don't know who this is for. I don't. But I do know it's a message that got to get across. Somebody is in deep shit if they don't start working on themselves. Because you know what? We can cause ourselves harm. We are our own worst enemy sometimes. And I think I've said that before. This card keeps coming out as well. The counsel. The beloved, the counsel. The counsel to me means counseling yourself, educating yourself, reading up on things, learning about who you are as a person, learning about the spirit realm, learning about which direction you need to take in life. Okay, maybe it's not the spirit realm. Maybe it's whoever, religious, whatever. It's learning about it. okay, and see what it is you have to do. It's about meditation, um, seeking answers from your higher self. It's like I said, somebody needs to do some soul searching. The hunter. These cards repeated themselves from yesterday. This is a 9. So endings, but this person is hunting for this person, divine masculine, that's going through the karma, is hunting for his divine femme. This came out yesterday. So this is a sequel. Okay. Let me see. I'm picking up. This person is also hunting for answers. They're hunting for answers to their life path. What is it? Okay, I've already started the process of transformation. What am I going to do? They hunting for their home, to go home. Their home is with whoever they need to be with. Their home is with who the universe wants them to be with. Yes. They're gonna survive after this whole tragedy has happened with their whoever they was with before. The universe is letting them know that they surviving. That's why they're taking a break now. This is probably why I feel so good, because I feel like this is a time of reflection right now. This is a time of moving on to the next phase in your life. Man, whew. Look at this shit. Look. Just said it. Stand still. Slow down. Be easy. It's so hard when you're so used to moving around. It's so hard when you're used to just doing things. Slow down. Take time out for yourself. Slow down. Excuse me, guys. I gotta turn my volume down on my phone. Certain people don't get the message. Yeah, you gotta slow down. These cars are so beautiful. OMG. All right, I want to do this read, and then you guys got to come back later because I'll be back out here later on. All right, that's what I'm doing today before I get ready for work. But I'll be doing my lives. Yes, I like these cards too, Tracy. I thought they were good. Let's try to learn the illustrations on them. They're cute. Yeah, so let's see what the Crow Tarot is going to say today about the karmic that Divine Masculine is going through. The karma, excuse me, I didn't say karmic. I didn't say karmic, I said karma. I don't know where the karmic came from. We're not talking about the karmic today. We're moving forward. We're not moving backward. Okay? Let's see. Wow, look at this. Maybe we are. Maybe we are. Look what came out. Woo. Okay. So this is the Nine of Wands. Somebody's battle weary. I guess somebody's tired, and this is why this process is taking place. And they want to learn things new about themselves because they were in a third party relationship. I mentioned it, and they came out. This is very. Sometimes this is very overwhelming. Not gonna say scary because I'm supposed to be in tune with my inner self, but it's definitely very overwhelming for you to say something for the card to come out. So it's kind of like I'm one with myself, and that's how it's supposed to be. So this is the Three of Swords, third party. Someone was in a third party relationship. Someone decided there were some divine masculines that decided to stay in a karmic relationship. That's why the word karmic came out. Decided to stay in a karmic relationship that no longer served them. When the universe was tapping them, their ancestors been tapping them for months. When your ancestors come back and tap you, there's a problem. If somebody come back that passed on and tapping you and telling you this time for you to move on, it's time we allowing you to live. Okay, the universe is allowing you to live your life, but you continue to act like you don't want to do that. Then things are going to happen, and it's going to be very hard. It's going to be hard and it's going to be difficult. Okay, you have your own free will, but with free will comes karma, and I'm just being straight up with that. So, let's see. Okay. What did I say? This person decided to walk away from a third party relationship that no longer served them. I said that. I said that, right? And that's why I love my tarot. I love my oracle, but I love my tarot. Because my tarot gonna talk to me too. My tarot gonna tell me why things are here. Okay, when I can't see it through the oracle. Jumped out. This person is moving on their journey, their transformation, they going through what they gotta go through because the end result, they can't understand it right now. They're in the confusion, they're in the turmoil because they have to work on themselves. I don't care if they're a twin flame or not. This person is divinely orchestrated to live out a life that they're supposed to live through their higher realm or their higher power. God, Jesus, whoever you want to call it, whoever you call them, okay? Whatever's understandable for you. So, because that person went against the grain, now they feeling it. And this is what's the end result is going to be the Empress. This is moving in this direction from the past to the future. The future's looking good now because they know that in order for them to get to the Empress, they have to put the work in. They got to put the work in. Let me pull out the psychic tarot. Let's see what they talking about. What does divine masculine have to do in order to relieve his karma? What does divine masculine? What all divine masculine have to do to relieve his karma? Look at this. Number 8 is what? Infinity. Accelerate motion. Accelerate motion. That's what that card says. Accelerate motion, meaning what? Move forward. I've been paying attention to a lot of things that's going on. I got some stuff going on that I feel the universe put in my path to help people Hey Tay, to help people how would I say it? Move out of the fear. Move out of fear. Move out of living in accelerate motion. Do it. Just do it. I'm that type of person to be like, you know what? I'm just gonna freaking do it. I'm just gonna do it. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm not gonna. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna do something that's gonna cause me, in my higher self. I'm not gonna do something that's gonna cause me harm. But if I feel it's a risk I want to take, but I'm a little bit, I don't know if I should want to do that. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. Period. If it's within reason, I'm going to do it. Why? Perfect. Because you're going to continue to play the waiting game. Oh no, I'll wait. Oh no, I won't do that today. Oh no, and which leads to what? Procrastination. And you're gonna, oh, I'll wait. No, I'll wait. I'll wait. No, I'm not gonna do this today. No, I'm not. No, 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 no. Get it done. Make it happen. Because all you're doing is sitting on your freedom. You're sitting on um your life changes. That's what you're doing right now. Okay? So it's important to move on. Put accelerate motion. I've never seen that card before. Accelerate motion. So you could continue your transformation. Because don't get me wrong. You could start your transformation process. Divine Masculine started his transformation process. He made a decision to say, you know what? Back and forth. That's when you start. When you start going against the grain and saying, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do something different. And then you say, nah, I'm going back. Now I'm going to do something different. No, I'm going back. It was orchestrated that way so that the Divine Masculine can see what it is that he has to change. He gave the universe a hard time. He gave his ancestors a hard time. He had people whispering in his ear. Okay? You have to kill the ego. You have to kill the pride. All of that has to go in order for you to transform. This could be for Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. It doesn't matter. Okay? Whew, I don't want that card. So, I put up my prices, guys, in my description box. You can go take a look at it. I have raised my prices. Also, I'm having 3 for $15 Tuesday. 3 cards, $15. You can do it. You can send me the money while we're online. While I'm live, or you can send it private. That's going to be Tuesdays until further notice. Y'all know that's the one day of the week I do my and I may what do you call it? Raise the days that I add more days to when I do my lives, because I love my lives. What is this? Okay, I get what's going on now. This says financial and material change. So now that the Divine Masculine has walked away from a relationship that no longer served him, walked away from a relationship that he thought had a foundation, walked away from a relationship that brought him to his knees, him or her, but for the most part, the energy is the Divine Masculine. Okay, brought him to his knees. All right, and caused the financial change. 5 is change, and this is the 5 on this card. So 5 has changed. So the money he had before he doesn't have now, the material things he had before he doesn't have now, which is going to make him humble, which is going to change his ego status. This person's ego was way above whatever, like way out there. Now it's gonna be brought down, and he's gonna be able to realize, okay, there's some things that I need to look at. All right, and work on. You could just look at something all you want. This is the waiting game. Waiting and looking. But if you don't put the work in, it's not going to go anywhere. Where's my other deck? I just had oh. I love spirit. I love my spirit guides. If I could do this full time, I would. So this is the Soul Journeys cards. These cards are, most of these cards have negative like worry. That's a negative word. But the author, whoever made these cards, which is James Van Park, he made them, turn them into a positive saying, which is great. Yeah, these are nice. I like these cards. So this is great. Some divine masculines are working on themselves. Look at this. I said working on yourself. What's this? Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Which goes with the reading, right? Because this divine masculine, the first card that came out was what? The tree of life. Maybe now these divine masculines or divine femmes are listening to their ancestors, are listening to people that passed on. Because people that passed on, they come back. Whether you like it or not, they come back. And they tell you certain things you need to know. I don't care what nobody say. Well, it's a voice you hear, meaning that you can hear their voice. It can come through an illustration. It could come through anything. It could come through another person. Okay? But they're going to let you know what you should be doing. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but different challenges. With different challenges. This is why I like this deck. Because it shows that. You don't have to envy other people. You're just like them. You're just going to work on you. Remember I said envy, the ego, that goes together. What want to fear? Oh, look at this. This is it right here. Fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yes. Why? Because these people for this reading, for this collective, are taking that leap of faith and they're moving forward and they're going on their grind no matter what. It's scary. It's they in fear. Okay, but they taking the chances, testing themselves. They testing their resolve. They testing their fear, and they're gonna move forward. Tracy, was the reading helpful? Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Wow. Tracy, was the reading helpful? The private reading, was it helpful? I hope it was. Okay, this is forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. These cards are self-explanatory. That's just pretty much it. Forgiveness. When you forgive somebody, and you're going to hear me say this a lot through my pages, through my process, through my channel, and I'm about to go on other platforms. Y'all going to follow me. I'm going to get all that situated, and then I'm going to let you guys know. It'll probably first be Venmo. I'm not too sure about Facebook because the type of job I have, so we're going to talk about that later. But forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. When you forgive somebody, it's not for that other person. It is not for them. It's for you. So you can clear the blocks that you have. When you forgive somebody, it's not to look for a response in return. You don't even have to tell that person you forgave them. You don't need to say, you know what, let's talk. I want to let you know I forgave you. No, you forgive them in your heart, in your spirit. When you're releasing all that other garbage, that's another thing you release. Things that happen in a relationship. Relationship, friendship, situationship, let it go. Boom, because it's all toxic. If it's no good, it's all toxic and it's keeping you stuck, like this card is saying right here. Hold on to resentments for what? Hold on to fear for what? Hold on to grudges for what? For what? Let me do my butterflies. Butterflies. I ain't hear that song in a long time. Butterfly. Butterfly oracles. And then I'm going to end this reading because I got to go to the store. I'm going to come back later. I'm going to schedule my live, post my weeklies, and then we're going to go from there, okay? Don't forget to like and share, because when I don't get likes and share, YouTube takes some of my subscribers, and I don't like that. So please don't forget to subscribe and share. It's not costing you anything. The like button is free. The share button is free. You don't have to pay to click it. You are stronger than you know. Please believe that. Divine masculines, divine femmes, the universe, this collective, please know that. Somebody need to hear this, because somebody's on the verge of breaking down. Somebody's on the verge right now with what we're going through, having suicidal thoughts. Please. You are stronger than you know. Put the work in for yourself. Put the work in. Do the work. Do the work. Share this video and do the work. And you do the work by starting to say, you know what? I love me. And I'm going to tell you I love you. And I'm going to let you know I love you till you learn to love yourself. Can I get an amen? I love you till you can learn to love yourself. Can I get an amen? Please, can I get an amen somewhere? That was taught to me when I didn't understand it. What you mean you love me? You don't know me. But I was surrounded around people that said, I don't care if I don't know you. I still love you anyway because you're a human being. You're a human being. So I'm going to love you till you learn to love yourself. Sending love and light. Light is information that you need to hear that's positive. Love is just that. It's just that. And it can help you change your relationship dynamics. Okay? If you start loving you, knowing that you're stronger than you know. Come on. I've been meeting. I gotta say this. And universe want me to say it. I've been meeting a lot of weak men. Come on. Men, you stronger than that. And I work with men, the population of the people I work with are men, young men, old men, and I let them know. The world needs y'all. The world needs y'all. You got to understand that. Doesn't matter the color of your skin. The world needs more men to stand up for themselves. Because don't no woman want a weak man. I had to say that because the universe told me to say that, and I'm not taking it back because that's what it is. And if that's what's going to help save somebody's life, that's what I'm going to say. So if it hurts your feelings, it was supposed to. Divine masculines. If it was to hurt your feelings, it was supposed to. And if something hurts your feelings, that means it's time for you to look at that. That means it's time for you to look at it. Okay? And it's time for you to work on it. Wow. Because it has to do with your upbringing. Look at this. Parental care. How was you raised? Wow. How was you raised? That's a part of clearing all that shit up, man. Cleaning it out. If your mother was a young parent, she ain't know no better. Your father was a young father, he know no better. And when you're a small child, okay, fine. But when you become an adult, you got to start realizing, hey, listen, I'm grown now. It's time to start moving this shit. Moving this, getting away from this. I'm a strong believer. What you said, Tay? Because I think you're saying something. Guy and build up our kings. That's right. I'm a strong believer of that. I got some negative contents when I said it before, but our men are to be built up as kings. This right here is a part of your growth process, divine masculines. Please release it. Forgive your mother. Forgive your father. If they've passed on, what are you holding on to it for? They're not here no more. And they may have came back to you. I'm preaching. This is Sunday. I'm preaching. I was supposed to go to the store, but Spirit said, no, do this reading because somebody need to hear this. If it's in the past and your parents have passed on or people that's been important in your life have passed on and you holding grudges, it's useless. It is useless. And I say our men because our men need that encouragement from a woman. Divine masculine. That's why I've been so hard on working on the divine masculines. It's not really so much about your relationship because I can't tell y'all about a relationship if this man is broken. I need an amen, please. And look what's on the bottom of the deck. And I'm going to keep that. Look what's on the bottom of the freaking deck. Adult children. You got adult children of alcoholics. You got adult children of dope fiends. You got adult children of codependency. You got adult children of, I can go on and on and on. I can go on and on and on. Okay? And this is where these weak men come from. And they don't have no strong women to say, you know what? And when they get a strong woman, they run. They run because they're not used to that. This is why we got the twin flame journey going on right now. This is why we got a prolonged thing going on because you got these divine masculines out here. I'm preaching. Whoever don't like it can click off. Now, because I'm on a roll and I need to say this. And Spirit said, go ahead and say it because it's time for a change. And a profound thing, Tay, guide and build our kings. And it's a fact. And how do you do that? You do that from a child. I'm building my son up from a boy to a man. But not a man where he taking care of the household because I told my son, you 15. Keep your money to yourself. Mommy's good. Because I don't want him to get the connotation in his head, oh, we poor, we ain't got no money, I got to take care of my mother. No. I'm changing that. I'm changing that. I'm changing that ideology because a lot of these adult men feel like they got to be responsible for their mothers and fathers. It's like a codependency, like the children are taking care of parents. I don't want my son like that. So I told my young king, I said, no, you go out there, you make your money, that's your money. Mommy gonna be good regardless. Mommy gonna be good. I want you to protect me by doing what you gotta do. That's how you protect me. Because if anything else goes wrong, it's gonna be a problem. So for his idea of protecting me is to make sure he good. Period. I'm sick of that. Oh, I had to take care of my and you know what? I get it for some, for you, for others, I don't. And I'm not raising my son like that. Because they start getting freaked up in their mind as a kid, and then when they grow up, they feel like that's all they gotta work for. That's all they gotta do. That's all, oh, this all we gotta work for. This all no. Then they never get to enjoy life. They never get to say, you know what, I'm going out to the movies. I want to go out with my friends. I want to do this. You know, and they spend their lifetime working to take care of their mother. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying we just need to stand on our own. And these men, okay, these men need to learn how to stand on their own, period. And with that, I'm going to tell y'all this story because it's important. And this is why I'm talking about my baby boy, all right? He's in New York. I sent him up there with his sister. Now, when I went up there, I bought him 2 cases of water. In New York, you know, it's big. They have places they sell water. My son is working. He got him a job, working for himself, selling waters. That's what I want him to do. When he wants something, he can go to the store and get it. I opened him a bank account, so he have his account. He got his money, and there's no reason for you to rob and steal anybody because you got your own money. That's my concept. Okay, I had to say all of that. Woo, I'm hot now. It's just an overflow. Like I had to really get that out because men, guys, divine masculines, you are divine kings. The kings came out yesterday in my reading. Y'all not little boys no more. Some of y'all have been thinking, okay, it was taught to me in a conversation that I had that a young man that I know, well, a man that I know, that he's been thinking about the way he's been living his life. Beautiful. And that there are changes that need to be made. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what it's all about. It's about putting the light, the love and the light out there, and let me love you till you learn to love yourself. Because I'm out here for that. And I'm grateful that I wasn't born money driven. I'm out here for a purpose. I'm out here with a passion. I'm out here on fire. Because guess what? We got to get a better world than what we're in now with these young men. Please. And I'm talking about majority of our African American men. And I'm not saying that to say I don't know about other races. I'm just saying that that's the races that I've been around and I know what's going on. It could be other things in other races, and I'm not racist. I'm just speaking. I'm just saying. Because this is what I grew up with and what I've seen. Okay? Adult children. I'm making the card out. But Spirit telling me to pull out another butterfly oracle card because this is profound. You can't get no better than this. That's why relationships keep going. We call them relationships, situationships. There's no study thing going on because there's too many divine masculines and divine femmes. Because I'm not just going to blame it on the men, but the divine masculines that are living with a lot of feminine energy and not enough masculine energy. And want to know why they can't get a person that's whole and pure and working on themselves. Because they're not putting the work in. Period. I'm done. I'm freaking done. It's like playing spades and then you hit the jackpot. Anybody know how to play spades? And then here come the last card, boom, right? And you get your books. You get a Boston. This is the Boston card right here. Woo! Take the next step now. That's why Spirit said, pull another card. Take the next step now. Where's that card at? You don't want to be here. The waiting game. Because guess what? You can't even blame it on Spirit. Because Spirit will tell you, go ahead, take that step. And then you say, nah, I'm just going to wait. Like I said earlier, prime example. No, I'm just going to wait. Go ahead, take that step now. You hear that voice tell you, take that step now. No, I'm going to wait because I'm comfortable. I don't feel like working. I don't feel like working on myself. So now I'm just going to chill. And you keep hearing that voice. Go ahead and get louder and louder. Go ahead. Take that next step. Take that next step now. Nope. And guess what? Shit start crumbling. You lose your job. You get out of a relationship. Your car broke down. I'm just saying. You walking around with an attitude. You angry all the time. Your sex life is messed up. I'm just saying. Putting it out there. Divine masculines with the karma. You don't have to go through karma. You don't have to go through self-pain, self-inflicted pain. I'm picking up there's some Geminis in this reading. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, air signs. They are the ones that will sit on pain and sit on pain and sit on pain and act like, yeah, I'm good. No, you're not. No, you are not. You can fool some people, but you cannot fool a tarot reader. You can't fool a light worker. You can't fool somebody that's high vibrational. You can't do that. The only person you'll be fooling is yourself. Take the next step. Guys, come on, help me repeat this, please. Please. Because this was like, please. Who's out here? Repeat this for me. Hello? Anybody? Everybody? Take the next step now. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Yes. It says, take the next step now. Take the next step now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. I'm going to go ahead and do this, pull a couple of these. This is, Tay. Look, the first one. You must be a tarot. You must be a tarot reader. Gotta be. Because look what they say up here. You must be psychic. Look at this. What that say up there? Oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. It is better than sight, social media, all of that. It says King. That's the first card that was on the deck. Because guess what? Tay's right. We got to uplift our brothers. Right. We got to uplift our divine masculines. Stop all the bitterness. Oh, he left me. He made me sick. I don't want to deal with him. And for the most part, we did it to ourselves. Because we set an expectation or we set a picture how we wanted the divine masculine to be. And that's what he's been going through his whole freaking life. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Commander, I'm in command. This card comes out quite often when I use these cards. This is the guard card for men. Okay? The king, letting you know I am the commander, and he is the commander. He is the commander. Believe that. I'm in command. And that means he's in command of his life. Look at this. Came out twice. This came out twice. The beloved. And now it's my beloved. Divine. My beloved divine. I'm picking up that some divine masters have been praying, hoping, and wishing for their divine femme. The one that they already know. The ones that they know that is going to soothe them. The ones that they know is going to nourish them. The ones that they know are high vibrational. And the ones that they know that are understanding and that are going to support them no matter what. In a positive way, in a healthy way, not in a toxic way. Let me make that clear. People can understand what I'm saying. All right, after these cards, I'm going to be done. Look at this. First responder, the hunter card came out. The first responder, he's here to serve. Serve and protect. Serve and protect. Not to be a caretaker or codependent towards anyone, but to serve and protect. Apprentice. I am a respectful apprentice. Okay, let me read the back of this because I feel like I need to. How lucky we are for the opportunity to be under the tutelage of someone we respect and admire. We are all too glad to be in their employment, dojo, or organization to our moral and inspires us to do our best, adding to the whole of our effectiveness in life. Do you hear this card? We become an apprentice when our supervisors, teachers, coaches, or trainers act beyond the call of duty or job function and take a special interest in us. This is the man talking, okay? Wow. This is the man talking. This is the divine masculine talking. Wow. They impact tricks, perspectives, and wisdom are far greater value than they may be sharing with others. Perhaps this happens at work where someone teaches you the secrets of the trade, how to get along better with coworkers or management, how to avoid certain problems, individuals, or how to succeed at the job even better than they can. Ever been a teacher's pet, envied by the other kids because the teacher liked you and saw something about you worthy of extra attention and encouragement? Ever envy or hated a teacher's pet, wishing it was you? When the apprentice ready, the apprentice is the ready. When the apprentice is ready, the teacher will arrive. When the apprentice is ready, when the apprentice is ready, the teacher will arrive. And I keep repeating it because I just said that. I am here to stay. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not letting up on these divine masculines. I'm not letting up on what I'm trying to bring out because my page is a little different. Okay? I'm channeling on shit that need to be channeled on. And if I do a reading for you and you ask me about your divine masculine, I'm going to tell you the truth. If he not ready, he not ready. If he ready, he ready. Okay? Period. I'm going, guys. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to click like and share so YouTube can recommend my video. Okay, share my video with somebody that may need to hear this. I need more men on my channel, so please share it with some of you guys, with the men. Okay, my nephew just sent somebody over to get a reading from me. I love my nephew. He sent one of his boys over to my page. I'm grateful. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'll see you in another couple of hours. I'll be back out here with another live because I'm on fire today. Welcome. I'm on fire today. Okay, I feel better. I just took a shower. I smell good. I'm ready to go to the store and come back, and I'm on fire. Guys, stay tuned for my weekly readings I'm going to bring out in a little while and all of that good stuff. All right? Smooches.